Griffins, Mr. Crewcock here. Just wanted to take a brief moment to talk about what we'll be looking at in English over the autumn term. So we're going to be exploring using our class texts of Hansel and Gretel and Stone Age Boy. We've already begun looking at the Stone Age Boy in our reading sessions in English. Now, our main focus for a big write this term is going to be our diary entry. We'll be writing from the perspective of a character in the Stone Age Boy. So I'd just like to take a minute to show you some of the features of a diary and how we may begin to write a diary entry. So, to begin with, we always start our diary entry with Dear Diary. Now, we have been looking at expanded noun phrases in English this term, so I may open with one of those. I'm going to start with a time conjunction to tell us where we are writing from. So today, I woke up in a dark, damp cave. Here, I've used an expanded noun phrase with two adjectives before my noun. I have already included 3 features of our learning in my diary entry. At home, it'd be really helpful if you could look up diary entries, see if there's any in your reading books at home to help you in preparation for your entries. We'll be discussing more of this over the following term. Thanks so much. Good morning, Griffins. Mr. Crewcock here. I just wanted to take a moment to talk about what we're going to be looking at as part of our maths topic in autumn term. So our 3 main sections that we're going to be exploring are number and place value, for which I have an example that we'll look at in just a moment, addition and subtraction, and multiplication and division. We will be returning to multiplication and division in the spring term, but we'll mainly be focusing on our times tables, such as the 4s, 6s and 8s in autumn 1. Now, one of our topics as part of number and place value is comparing and ordering numbers up to 1000. So on board behind me, I have got 4 3-digit numbers, and together we are going to order them from greatest to smallest. So that's biggest at the top, smallest at the bottom. So first of all, I'm going to indicate that these numbers are my 1s, these numbers are my 10s, and these numbers are my 100s. Now when we're comparing numbers, we always start the number on the left. So in this case, the number in the hundreds column. Alrighty, so I have 9, 3, 3, and 4. Well, straight away, I know that 9 is the greatest number in that column, therefore 983 is our greatest number. I'll look at that first. I can now tick that off. Okay, well, I'm now left with 3, 3, and 4. I know 4 is greater than 3, so 483 is my second greatest number. Now, unfortunately, I'm now left with 2 numbers, but both of the digits in the hundreds are 3, so well, I can't compare them by the hundreds. So I have to move over to the tens column, where I've got 9 and 7. I know that 9 is greater than 7, therefore 398 is greater than 379. And just like that, we have ordered from greatest to least our 4 numbers within 1000. We'll be going into this topic and much more in more detail over autumn term. Thank you. Morning Griffins, Mr. Gruber here. I just wanted to take a moment to talk about some of our curriculum topics throughout autumn 1. Now, we've already begun our history topic on the Stone Age, which has a very close link with what we're looking at in English as well. We'll be exploring monuments and settlements of the Stone Age, as well as the different tools used by folks who lived in the Stone Age. At home, it would be really useful if you could have a look at some of our recommended reads that are on our curriculum overview, which show you some brilliant books about the Stone Age. Next, we move on to geography, where our topic is our planet, our world. We're going to be looking at how to use a grid reference in order to use compass points, and we'll be learning about longitude and latitude. Finally, for science, there are three main areas that we'll be exploring this term: animal and human nutrition, skeletal systems, and forces and magnets. Now, there's lots of practical activities, especially in the forces and magnets section. Can't wait to show you what we'll be, in more detail, what we'll be looking at over Autumn 1.